Hello sheeple. Anyway, this is a 10 subscriber celebration. So I got my 10 subscribers. The train is gonna start to leave the station now, and I'm gonna take you with me, take all of you lovely people with me. My last video, it had a few views. I was talking about QAnon. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to look a bit further into this QAnon, because you know what, conspiracy theories, they're all very well, you know, but sometimes conspiracy theories are built up in people's minds. I mean, especially this QAnon. It's certainly the digging that I've done into it now. It is it's effectively supporting Trump in his war on the deep state, whatever you call it. But it's the trouble is, it rolls into everything else. I mean, there was Pizzagate a few years ago, and there's more recently. There's obviously the Epstein death and the Maxwell imprisonment. And the Wayfair. I mean, you know, everyone exploded about the Wayfair controversy. Is it a controversy? I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to do a bit of digging into all these things, and I'll see. Because it's like I do like a conspiracy theory. Don't get me wrong. You know, I have beliefs, but it's like you become like a religion, and one thing I don't like is organised religion, and this is what I feel a lot of these conspiracy theories turn into, especially, you know, the 9/11. You know, who knows? I say I've got my own opinions on that. And this Pizzagate thing, it became a religion for a while and then died away. You know, a lot of these things is a lot of people, they say there's no smoke without fire. Well, a lot of people generate the fire, and that obfuscates the smoke, which very often there is. I mean, people like David Icke. He'll say 100 things, but 10 of them are actually worth considering. So, you know, so that's the trouble with these people, these organisations, is that they just throw ammunition out everywhere, and some of it might land and some of it doesn't, but it's knowing the difference between the two. So I'm going to have a bit more of a look at this QAnon. I mean, you know, it's just to confirm again, it isn't me. I am not QAnon. So, but I will take a bit of a look into it. I'll go as far into the rabbit hole as I can go. Because I mean, I did a bit of research last night. There was Chris Thrall. Now I do enjoy his conversations that he has. He does don't bought the T-shirt podcast. He's got a channel on YouTube, and he was interviewing someone called Dr. Charlie Wilson. You know, he comes across as a nice guy, but immediately he's starting talking about these Q drops and QAnon, and you know, it's all happening. You know, it's going to get big and big and that. But the thing is, because he was trying to give a kind of potted history to QAnon, and he goes, of course, QAnon started back in 1962. And then there's evidence of this, because after JFK was assassinated, if you look at his burial site on Google Earth, it's a huge letter Q. Well, Charlie, it isn't. It's not an elliptical shape. So, and basically there's a building at the end. I mean, no one in their right mind is going to make a Q of that. So you stop creating facts to fulfill your narrative. So, because he goes on to say, oh, and the Princess Diana burial site, that's also a Q. Well, no, it isn't. Again, it's another elliptical circle, whatever the shape, ellipsis, or I don't know. But it's just all this bollocks that people surround something worth having a look at, and the trouble is then you devalue it all, you devalue it, and then you start to get, oh yeah, these conspiracy kooks and that. Well, I'm not a kook. I'm more than happy to do my own research. Like I say, you see a David Icke thing, and you'll get 50 points, and 3 or 4 of them go, oh yeah, that sounds interesting. And then when you do a bit of digging, yes, there is something to that. I mean, about this whole starting of the coronavirus. I don't want this video to be taken down, and I'm not saying there isn't coronavirus. There is a coronavirus, but I'm just interested in how it started and that. And there seems to be a huge, a bit of a cover up there. But then it's, when David Icke talks about it, it's Bill Gates attempting to inject us all with nanobots. Well, I mean, give me some evidence. Give me some evidence. Which it's hard to disprove an opinion. That's basically that's what these people rely on. So that they're free to say whatever they like, and you can't really disprove it, or you have to go all around the houses to disprove it. So, and then by the time you've disproven it, it doesn't matter. It's out there, and you've got people believing it. So, so this QAnon, it is there. There's a website called QAnon.pub that you can go and have a look at. I'm going to go and have a look at it. I'm going to see what I think about some of these things, and try and just clear a bit of the dead wood out of it, and see if there is actually something worthwhile. It's the same with this Pizzagate. They latched onto these code words in these emails, but it's just a stretch. It's sometimes it's too much of a stretch. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I'm trying to say. Is don't blindly join 2 dots, connect 2 dots together and think that you've got something. Very often you haven't, but the trouble is all those times that you haven't obfuscate the times that you do have something that's worth going after. So I'm going to have a look at this QAnon stuff. Like I say, it's because it's not me. That's why I've got to look into it, because it isn't me. So yeah. So, and also with a 10th subscriber, I've got a Snickers. I'm going to have a celebratory Snickers to celebrate that. So come on, number 11, join the party, and let's see where this roller coaster takes us. So yeah, this is Bad Influencer. I did promise a bit of a music video yesterday, which I have done. It's a track that I did. This is just to show you how far back all these big government deep space conspiracies date back to. This is something I'm sure I recorded it in the 1990s, 95, 96. So you're talking, 25 years ago, and the text, it was a song that I wrote. Obviously, I did it in my bedroom. I apologise for the sound quality, so I'll put the text of the lyrics in the description, and I'll do a passable lip sync to it. But yeah, so I hope that you like it, and I'll let you crack on. And yeah, this is a song called "Welcome to Your Life." I say it's a little bit dated with some of the references, but it's still essentially the conspiracy equivalent of today. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. So come on, number 11. You've only got to click that subscribe. You don't have to, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Eh? 11. I mean, 10 is such a round number, isn't it? So let's start for 11, you know, and then I can think, oh, we might get 12, and I can round that up then, can't I? Say, oh, I've got nearly 15 subscribers. But at the moment, so if someone asks me, I say I've just got 10. So they go, no more than 10. I go, no, not yet. And then who knows? Come on, join us. So anyway, I'll let the video play out. I'm going to enjoy my Snickers, and I hope you have a great day. Keep safe, and let's see what this QAnon fella has got to show us. So take care.
This is CNN.